Hi, this is Don Erling with SellThisTrailer.com. We have another lead on a mobile home that the park just recently took back. So we're actually going out and taking a look at it. So this is the laundry area over here. We have some interesting jimmy rigging of electrical taking place. As you can see, it'll follow along over to here. Cabinets down below, less than desirable. Some of these, let's cut a hole in the wall and put the toilet in there. Obviously, you know, there's some issues there. The tub surround, not too bad, but this is wet. You see the moisture here? And bowing down. So there is some leaking, current leaking in this area. In fact, all this stuff right here has already been redone. Somebody's already gone in and re-drywalled some of that. So some of the stuff's already been taken care of. I bet. Yeah, this is some movement. Probably some issues back behind there. This is peel and stick tiles that somebody put on drywall. So there's some issues. Flooring obviously needs to be redone as well. We'll go ahead and take a look at the rest of the home. Furnace is a newer furnace. It's not brand spanking new, but this is a 1969 trailer, so there are it has been updated within the last little bit. Above your head, you'll see that there's bowing in the ceiling taking place all the way back. So we've got some serious leaking. It's actually still wet right now, so it is an active leak. It's not an old leak. And typically also it'll come out the water. The water will come out of the light fixture. As you can see in here, look at the roof. I mean, the roof has bowed like crazy all over. So there is moisture. There's moisture down below here as well. So it's leaking actually down into the house. It's an AC unit that's in the wall. Active leak here. Windows have interior perspiration. They've been updated recently though, so they're not old ones, so at least that's taken care of. Closets are another place where issues hide. Also down here on the floor where I'm stepping right now, because of the water coming in, which is not good near where the electrical box is, never a good thing. That's where that wiring comes in from the bathroom, where they just jimmy rigged it back into the box. A lot of these older mobile homes were aluminum wired. That's not aluminum wiring, that's newer wiring. Sometimes that's definitely a fire hazard. Still more moisture. So we come down the hallway, get into the kitchen. Look at the kitchen. I mean, look at the ceiling up there. Obviously, there's probably been water going down the cabinets. The cabinets were obviously sinking. They jimmy rigged it with a piece of wood. So obviously the cabinets would need to be completely redone. You've had leaking taking place in the window here, as you can see. The floor looks like it's in decent shape overall in this area. Across the bottom, you can see that there's leaking taking place, probably from the window, as well as also from the door. They probably didn't flash it correctly or seal it correctly. This room is decent. Walls are okay over there, but we have an active leak over here. It's another issue. And then we have some sort of random sealed window here. Interesting. But roof leaks like crazy throughout this home. Roof leaks are one of the biggest issues that you typically will find, especially with your older homes, because they're metal flat roofs. If people do not maintain them correctly, if they don't stay on top of it, they're going to have ongoing leaking issues. And once that starts, like I said on some of the other videos, it's going to go down into the wall, and eventually it's going to go into the floor, and that's going to end up basically compromising the whole structure. So normally when I start seeing a whole lot of roof issues throughout the house, I put a question mark in my mind as to whether how interested I am, because that ends up being a very expensive process. Not only just redoing the roof, but also resolving all the mold issues, all the wall issues behind there. I mean, that's wall board, that's insulation, that's new flooring. That's basically a complete remodel, which might blow your budget that you have for your mobile homes. On average, my single wides like this one would be about $3,500. I would not be able to completely remodel this one for $3,500. based off of the roof issues. If there weren't roof issues and I just need to clean the home up, I would be good. As you can see, this home is set up as a 2-bedroom. At one time, I bet you 10 to 1 that it was a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, based off the way that that one room was separated out. So we'll go ahead and we'll continue. So this is basically the interior evaluation of this mobile home in Layton, Utah. So another tidbits and some more pointers from Don Erling from sellthistrailer.com.